Hey guys, so I'm about to go to the grocery store, and one thing I've been focusing a lot on is my nutrition. And through that process, one thing that I've really thought about is should eating healthy really be as expensive as it is? Why is healthy products more expensive, and is that fair to us as consumers? I have always just assumed that healthy food costs more, and that's why my grocery bills were so high when I was trying to buy healthier foods. But I've never actually stopped and compared it. So, right here, you can see that these fresh blueberries are about $5.30 for 11 ounces. And then, if we go over and look at the chips, you can see that all of these unhealthy snacks like Cheetos are way almost $1 cheaper than blueberries, which are a much healthier option. We can see the same thing when we look at one of these packages of salads compared to frozen lean cuisine meals. The frozen options are much cheaper. However, although they advertise it to be healthy, they really aren't as healthy as a salad. So, all this evidence I collected got me thinking, should healthy eating really be this expensive, or is this actually a bigger problem than I first suspected? So I looked into this, and one source that I found argues that healthy food is more expensive and that this creates a barrier for a lot of people who are trying to eat healthy. It explains that fresh foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins often cost more per calorie than processed foods, which make unhealthy options more appealing, especially for people on a budget. That makes a lot of sense based on what I just saw in the store. The healthier options were consistently more expensive. So it's not just a perception, it's kind of built into the system. But at the same time, this source mostly focuses on price and doesn't fully consider things like planning meals or buying in bulk, which could make healthy eating more affordable. I also found another perspective that argues healthy eating doesn't have to be expensive. It just depends on how you shop. This view suggests things like buying whole ingredients, avoiding prepackaged foods, and planning meals ahead can actually make healthy eating cheaper over time. I can see how that's true. If you avoid convenience foods and cook more, you might save money. But realistically, not everyone has the time, knowledge, or access to do that. So even if it's possible, it might not be practical for everyone. Before this, I just assumed food was expensive and that was the end of it. But now I think it's more complicated. It's not just about price, it's also about time, access, and knowledge. Like, yeah, you can eat healthy food for cheaper in some cases, but that doesn't mean it's easy or realistic for everyone. So I don't think I really have a clear answer to my question, but I do think there's a bigger question than what I thought originally. I think it's not just, is healthy food expensive, but I think it's who actually has the ability to eat healthy and why. And honestly, after seeing all this, I'm definitely going to think differently next time I go to the store when I'm comparing the prices about what I'm buying.